Hey, what's up, awesome people? Welcome back to Xiang Talk. Today, I want to talk about how to be more of ourselves. Why is that important? So, being more ourselves is to being less like others. So, why is that important? So, only when we embrace being ourselves, we are living in our purpose. Okay, so in order to really be ourselves is to discover who you really are. So in that journey, right, that's what I'm going to talk about. You're going to learn a lot about yourself. So I hope you guys can stay through this video so I can explain everything that you need to do. And that is what I'm doing right now. So life is a journey of forgetting and also remembering who you really are. So I have been in that journey before, and now I'm still in that journey of discovering. But before that, there's things that we need to do in order to prepare the vessel to receive, to discover who we are. We have to forget first. So what we need to do, we need to forget all of the conditioning, all of the worldview about us, like what we need to do to be good. What is their definition of good, great? So we need to forget about that. So it is hard, right? Because we are constantly living in like the judgment of people. But each and every one of us will have our own thinking. What we need to do is to let it go. Let it go of caring of what other people think of us. So that's the first step of start being yourself. So start ignoring the small talks, the judgmental talks that the people, even they are close to us, they might be talking about us. Okay, we cannot really avoid people talking about us. So when I'm making this video, when people are watching my video, I cannot avoid what they think inside their mind. I cannot avoid their judgment of me, of what I'm doing right now, what I'm talking right now. They maybe agree with me, they may not agree with me. But I have to do it anyways because I love the feeling of making videos. Alright, so that is the example of the first step that I have to make. I have to get over with how people seeing me, how people will judge me. I must not care about that first. Right? I must not let them really affect my emotion. Right? Whatever it is, I must be ready for that criticism or even judgmental things they're going to think about me. If I never get over about that, I will not be in YouTube. Alright. So I hope you guys can understand that. So to forget about the conditioning of the society, of the place that you brought up with, right? We really have to let go a lot of things. Like even our parents, how they brought us up, how they teach us, how they give us the information that we have right now, that sometimes is very hard to let go. I know that, but the world is really changing. The rate of exchanging information is faster than before, and if we are not open up to receiving information and wisdom, we will fall behind. And that's the most important part too. One of the most important part, right? It's to let go of whatever your upbringing, your environment before that teach you how to think, how to do things. Like we have to renew that mindset into a new thoughts and feelings. We have to rewrite everything. So empty yourself, empty the thoughts that you have or the conditioning that people have put in you, right? The important people, your parents, your brother and sister, your friends, so that indirectly affect us and our thoughts and feelings and who we are. Okay, I want you guys to think about that. And maybe that's the reason of most of us cannot really change our feelings toward this world, our feelings towards the environment, because of the old conditioning that we have inside of us that we cannot let go. And the value that we have too, right? Also important. The value that we are having right now are accumulation of the belief that our family and friends have. So if you want a new belief, if you want to have a new thoughts about yourself, you want to be more value and think yourself as a more valuable person, you have to change that. Right? So the conditioning that you have is the reason of you are behind or you are not satisfying with your life. And the only things that you need to do is to let it go. And through people telling you, right, or people making video like this will really help us to discover that actually what we think or our conditioning since we are small are affecting us most of the time. And it affects our action too, the things that we do every day, right? Because we are conditioned to believe that what we do is the best. So guys, let go of everything that we have installed in our brain, right? We are like a supercomputer, right? Our brain condition ourselves to become who we are today. So in order to become a new you have to override them. So how do you override them? As I said before, let go of the old thoughts, old feeling or conditioning that we have. So families and friends and our environment, like the place that we work or the place that we have been, the experience that we used to have is conditioning us now of who we are. So to have new experience, new feelings about ourselves, change your environment, change your friend if you think that they are not really helping you to become who you are. Meditate, right? Always meditate, because I think it's important. It changed me to be more courageous, because I always, so when you guys are able to face yourself, to be with yourself just maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you actually giving yourself a chance to discover yourself. When you meditate, you actually be with yourself alone. So if you are comfortable being with yourself alone without your phone for 10 minutes, you're actually giving yourself to understand more about yourself, more about you. And that's why I think it's important, if you telling me this excuse, I don't really find any purpose in me, or I don't know what's my purpose in life, Danny. By doing meditation, it will help you to be with yourself first. And that's the first step of discovering yourself. That is first step to talk to yourself. Meditation is actually giving yourself a time to talk with yourself. What you really need to forgive in your life, forget in your life, let go in your life, to actually discovering who you really are. So when you are a kid, when you run in the field, you are doing what you really love. And then like your mother asking you, oh, you should not play here. So it's kind of like conditioning to you that it's not good to play outside. And that indirectly affects your mood, affects your feelings toward going outside, right? And when you are alone, you are facing that. You are facing criticism, what people might think and judge about you, and you have to let it go. You have to not really care about that in order to become a better person. Right? So you become more self-love, and that's an important part, right? You embrace to love yourself, and that is how you're going to do things for yourself, for your well-being, for your happiness. Okay, so meditation helps us to do that, and it's free. There's no cost of doing meditation. Right, the only cost is the time you spend doing meditation, and I think that is 100% worth it comparing to our screen time 2-3 hours a day on looking on TikTok, on reels and videos that doesn't matter to us on the next day, or even forget what we watch for the next hour, right, when we finish watching it. So when you spend time on meditation, you're giving yourself time to understand about yourself, and also accept yourself, accept your past, and also accept what things are and why it is and where you are right now. And that's the most important thing to do when you want to start being yourself. Being yourself is being happy, being more fulfilled in your life, because no one wants to be others. Okay? We can be similar, or to learn to make them as a model for us to grow, but not to be really like them. Everyone is unique, but we tend to attract to people that are similar with us. So when you like someone that is teaching things that you like, you follow them, you learn from them, and you add their knowledge, their wisdom into your own, and you craft it to become your own style. And that's what we want. That is what helps us to grow as a person. Also, it will help us to become more confident person, because why? When we make someone as a model, right, there must be a certain thing that they are successful at, that we like, that we want to learn, and after we receive that wisdom, we put it into our work, and we are able to help other people with that information. We've add into our character, the way we present it, the way we expand and give out to this world. There are certain people that is going to watch what we do, and they will like us, and they will model us as their mentor. So I believe that we all have the power to affect other people, the power to influence other people. and we need to make good use of that power. Okay, so I think that's all I want to share today. And I want to create the awareness that people can really become themselves, and we are more happy by doing that, because we are living in a way that we embrace ourselves, we embrace who we really are, and we are able to talk what we want to talk and want to express what we want to express. Right? How good is that? And how good is the internet and YouTube and everything that in the social media right now that enable us to do the work like this. So no matter what is your passion, what is your talents, right, make good use of that, embrace yourself by doing that, and not to judge yourself for doing what you really like, although that you think that the world may judge you. But that thing that you're passionate about, you love, must be something that is not really unethical, right? That is my point, and that's what I really emphasize on. To add on this world, to add love and freedom to other people. If you have this passion, give your energy to it, grow it, and live on your purpose. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel, or share it with your friends so that they can discover what they really like and love, and start act upon the things that they like and love to do. Alright, peace.